Shocked. He was quite meticulous, but I didn't mind. He'd even given me lessons last night. Professor Marcel was cold, but kind man at heart.
I couldn't stand Professor Marcel. He was so strict. I'm sure his office mate, Professor Frisson, is happy he's dead. I know he is.
Could be Professor Marcel's experiment went wrong. Just look at that mess. Such a shame. He was a good man. Always made sure to clean up after himself. Not sure how he roomed upstairs with that filthy Professor Frisson. That man was raised in a barn.
As a fellow member of the faculty, I'm devastated. As a friend, heartbroken. Professor Marcel and I roomed together for several years. We shared our offices. Of course, we had our differences, but I'm in complete shock.
Visible ces temps-ci. Bien sûr. C'est le lot des russes de son éducation. Cela passera. Un incendie ne dure jamais. J'en conviens, mais le brasier est violent. Ne trouvez-vous pas? Bah, l'important... Une vacances à Divine Providence aujourd'hui.
He kneeled before the devil and learned the price of his blasphemous teachings. He and his students, denouncing our Lord and questioning our holiest truths.
tell you the truth, I'd often hear Professor Marcel and Father Carrevaux arguing in the street. I did notice the professor was working quite late on my walk home past the school. The candles from his office were lit.
Oh me. Right.
As a fellow member of the faculty, I'm devastated. The man was a coward who'd taken it upon himself to ruin my career. I'm glad he's gone. The years I've spent on my research wasted. All wasted.
Quite the experiment, wasn't it? Best not to mess with chemicals, I think. Pick a weapon. Quit bothering me.
Follow up on what you found. You'll get there.
Philibert? I sent him to retrieve supplies from the merchant days ago, and he's not returned. You'd have to ask Philibert where the hell Philibert has gone. I'll write down the address, but first, I'll take my keys back. Thank you very much.
Philibert? Haven't seen him. But what do you have there? Chartreuse, quite rare. You know the Carthusian monks are famous for making it, and the Carthusian nuns are just as famous for hiding it as well.
L'as-tu vu toi-même de tes propres yeux?
Passe. Que se passe-t-il encore? Hey.
Sure. Philibert was here last night. I had to cut the bastard off. That dumb drunk owes me plenty of coin. Promised he'd pay with enough chateau to last me a year. I was dumb enough to believe him. Check with the regulars. They might know more.
Yeah, Philibert was here. Bought us a few rounds. Kept going on and on about his sister. I thought he was an orphan, but who knows?
Can't say I talk to him. My music keeps me busy enough.
Philibert! I love that fool. Buy me a drink, and I might remember. Maybe.
Produit prêt. Par ici, messire. Que du premier choix. Jeune homme. Ici le chargé. Oh, madame. Assassin! Chargé, c'est sûr. Je sais parler aux dames.
Le chaos va tout emporter. Je n'aime pas les menaces. Mais si tu ne reprends pas tes esprits, je m'en vais. Tu sais bien que je t'aime plus que tout au monde. C'est toi qui m'as tiré du ruisseau et m'en as donné à toi.
Yes, that's one of our Bibles. We hand out so many of these to those in need of God's embrace. And that's the blood of Christ, my son. Do you feel his call? The chartreuse? That's none of your business. Best you move along. Idle hands.
Nous sommes d'accord. Messieurs, une demoiselle à
Hello, Arno.
This graveyard's been too busy for my liking. I got missing tools, and someone even broke into the catacombs. Found a pretty rosewood cross down there, though. Thought I'd give it to the convent.
Yes, that's one of our Bibles. We hand out so many of these to... The Lord bestowed this chartreuse to us for good reason. I would never allow a peasant to tarnish its name. Must I be made to suffer for being guided by the hand of the Lord?
I'm sure Philibert had noble intentions, but even I know not to touch that chartreuse. Find a weapon you like. It's yours.
Encore merci, vraiment. Je trouve... Allons, il n'y en aura pas pour tout le monde. Oui, monsieur, quelle quantité? Non, le prix n'est pas négociable. Madame, là-bas.
Don't make this harder. Give me a name! Oh, bloody!
Surpris par le mari. Cheers, my friend. Pourquoi ce refus, friend? Ah, Anna. Non, celui-ci. Audacieux, très audacieux.
Il y a forcément quelque chose, je t'en prie.
exactly are you accusing me of?
Eh?
I'm no traitor.
What's happening?
Le ciel, mais cet homme est un meurtrier.
Oh.
The purse belonged to my boss, Madame Beaudry, and she hasn't come into work yet. But the bottle, we sell plenty of tonic, but without the label, I can't tell you. Our chemist Nicholas would know if it's ours, or you could talk to Samuel Marron, the apothecary. He sells the same tonic. I'll write you their addresses. Just don't tell Madame Beaudry. Her and Samuel, I'd say hateful would be a mild way to sum up their relationship.
Il n'y en aura pas pour tout le monde. C'est une occasion à saisir.
C'est amusant.
Bonjour et bienvenue.
That's not my tonic. You see the cork there? I always mark mine when counting stock. No mark means it's Madame Beaudry. That wretched merchant dilutes her tonics with all sorts of chemicals to keep her prices down. It's putting me out of business. You take too much of that poison and you'll be a dead man.
Bonjour et bienvenue.
Je parie qu'il avale.
Go with me.
Oui, j'ai oublié mon livre chez moi. Bon, je vais le chercher.
N'en profite pas, ma grande. Je vous deviens insensé.
Encore des clients chez Ravanel. Ah ça, les affaires marchent.
Les commandes!
Yeah, that bottle is from Madame Beaudry's shop. I'd recognize it anywhere. Thank God that awful wretch isn't here today. She pays me nothing, and I've had enough. Citizen Moran's given me a better offer. Just need to procure myself a little tonic, if you'll excuse me.
You are well, citizen? Well, if it isn't the best barkeeping...
Ah, sois le bienvenu ici.
That's not my tonic. You see the cork there? I always mark mine when counting stock. No, so I did it! But how many lives did I save from her vile poison?
I was protecting the citizens of Paris. That woman deserved a taste of her own poison.
Where's Vidocq?
Little beast broke out again. Don't you worry. I'll catch up with him soon enough. He's not that bright. Expect to see him on the gallows one of these fine days. You're lucky you weren't poisoned yourself. Take a weapon.
Thank you.